Welcome back, my friends. Our next guest is not only a total boss babe, she's also our influencer of the week. From the Millionaires Club, motherhood, reality TV, pastoring to wealth management, wife, it's so much more. Our next guest, Tankard, is not a stranger to hard work or success. Welcome, Jewel, and thank you for being with us right now.
Hey, Julia. So much fun. Oh my God.
We love it. We want to know more about you. Tell us more about your background and how you became interested and became an entrepreneur.
So I grew up, I'm from downtown Detroit. Whoop, whoop. My parents were the first African Americans to have a business downtown Detroit, and they owned a record store. So like all of Motown would come in there all the time. And I saw mom and dad. I grew up with his and her Rolls Royces, his and her Mercedes. I had a Volvo, housekeepers, cooks, drivers. But at 19, we lost everything. I was devastated. And that's when I started to realize that my mom did not trust her financial instinct. My dad was not only a great producer, but he wasn't the best manager. And my mom would have really been a really good manager, but she never trusted her instinct. It was just like, that's my husband. That's what he said. So that's what really kind of led me on this journey to want to understand wealth patterns, wealth rhythms, and trust my own instinct. And even no matter how successful your husband is, I feel like every girl needs to have her own bag.
Jewel, I want to get back into you. You created the Millionaires Club, right? And it's a women's network that focuses on financial increase. You mentioned investment and just overall overflow. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, girl. So I started that because I wanted the average everyday girl to know that if she wanted to become wealthy, she could become wealthy. So I don't care if you're a housewife, totally dependent on your husband, whether or not you're a CEO, or I don't care. It doesn't matter what area of life that you're in. If you make a decision that I'm going to learn wealth principles, most women go back to their husbands and say, let me ask my husband, let me ask my boyfriend. But just because he's your man don't mean he understands wealth. So I tell women, you learn how to trust your own financial instinct. And so that's what we do. We talk about everything that I do, I bring to the table. So I have my tax strategist on there. I have my tax accountants on there. I have a team that teaches you how to set up your family trust, your business trust, your foundation, so that you legally don't have tax liability, which is why when people heard what happened with President Trump or Warren Buffett, they legally do not pay taxes, legally.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, your passion for this, Jewel, is so palpable, and it just makes me go, oh, God, I want to get clear on this stuff myself. I mean, and I think it's also really true. I mean, I've seen it happen a lot of times, even when I know women who are business owners, they'll be like, oh, I'll let the men talk about the money, like the financial advisor and my husband, or like, I'll defer. And I'm like, it's very easy to just like, and a lot of women just don't even know. They don't know all the facts, all the numbers. If they were to ask a specific finance question, they'd look at their husband, you know? So what is it that drives you to be so passionate about investing, especially with women, the Millionaires Club right now? Why now?
You know, it's interesting. That's such a great question, Susan. Y'all so fun.
Yes, we are.
We try. Yes. But you know, seeing my mother like so helpless. Like seeing all the cars repossessed within 6 months, we're having to move out of this beautiful suburban home, seeing her feel so helpless and so powerless, I was like, I'm never going to be in that situation. And then right after that, I started dating drug dealers, child, because in Detroit, every girl wanted a dope boy. Now I know that's not so don't judge me. But because I was thinking that's going to be my new financial plan, right? Yeah. And so then, you know, when they started getting indicted and literally dying, I was like, this is not it. And I had to ask myself some hard questions, like, you went from your daddy taking care of you to men taking care of you. Why can't you take care of yourself?
It's that power, it's that freedom. I mean, Jewel, we want more of you. So
bring in the jewels.
Absolutely. So we definitely want to know how we can connect with you more. So where can people find you so that they can learn more, Jewel?
So literally everything is Jewel Tankard, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reel, TikTok, and then the website is jeweltankard.com. And then I'm going to be in Miami. I'm so excited. Yeah. For being one of the top money earners in the financial industry that I'm in with cryptocurrency, Forex, and binary options. And we're literally working on doing something at the Fendi Cafe. So I would love to hook up with you.
Yes. Get in touch, Jewel. Get in touch, Jewel.
Sunday. So I'm thinking like Sunday around noon. So,
love it.
Yeah.
Oh, we love this. Well, that sounds amazing. You are amazing. I know that everyone's like running to their phones right now to connect with you more. So up next, we are going to be making our way over to the Founders Corner, where we have conversations with Karen each week and explore beauty from soul to skin.